So we made it to the end of the road, and we are at the trailhead. So there's a vault toilet way down there. There's tons of trails that start from here, at least 3 or 4, and parking lots everywhere. But I don't know the name of this trail. Oh, we need to put our pass out. I forgot. So we are on the Deception Pass Trail. And Hyas Lake is in 2 miles and Deception Pass 5. So we will go as far as we can. And if we have to go to another trail in the area, we'll do Cathedral Pass, which is in the same area. But we will see when we hit snow, I guess. Horses prohibited at Marmot Lake. Okay, at Lake Claris. We are off. So we have our official day use hiking permit to be in the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. So you fill it out and it's free. And you put half of it in the box and then the other half is on your pack. Oh, that's a neat little creek. So yeah, I have no idea how far we might get. I have a feeling this is going to be steep, but we'll find out. It's very green for sure. But I think it's like 8:30 in the morning, pretty early. Probably a dozen cars here already. Here was what I thought was our first creek crossing. I thought we'd just walk in the water, and then I saw that log. But then I saw this log way over here. So you kind of walk around this mess. Ah, Alpine Lakes Wilderness. I think we just entered the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. I thought we had been in it. So we stopped at base camp in Roslyn and got some coffee. It was really good. Almost got a cinnamon roll. They were humongous. They were making them. They just had to frost them yet. This is our 3rd blowdown already. They've been pretty easy so far though. Oh, it's nice it's flat because I don't think it's going to stay that way for long. We are, oh gosh, let me think. About 20 miles north of Roslyn, probably. Yeah, pretty far. If you kept going north, you would be in the Icicle Basin area by Leavenworth. It's probably 10-15 miles to the north, maybe 20. First time on this trail, first time in this area, down this road. So here's a really neat view of one of the meadow marshland areas. It's all flooded right now. Oh, mosquito is trying to bite my finger. Yeah, the mosquitoes are horrible. But this is what the trail looks like now. Yeah, you need a bug hat hiking in Washington for sure, unless you want to put on lots of bug repellent. Try not to put on bug spray. Wow, that is neat. I stop and then I just get swarmed by mosquitoes. So neat. A lot of water out there. Alright, this crossing looks fun. Pretty much better not fall off those logs or you're getting wet. Alright, I better put this away. Oh, this must be like our 10th water crossing. There's so many. I'm sure they all dry up in the summer when the snow is melted. So we found this cool campsite by the lake, and we think there's more. Little fire ring, and people made a bench. But see if we can see the lake better. Wow. Oh, this is neat. Look at the color of that water. Jeez. That is really neat. There's a really tall peak in the clouds there across from the lake. Yeah, there's more people camping along here. Pretty neat. I feel like Loch Ness Monster's in here. It's so remote up here. So when the water gets lower, that would be a neat little sandbar right there, I bet, where you could sit on it. But with the snow melt right now. Yeah, that is neat. So we just ran into an awesome campsite people had set up, but then we found this one. This is a nice one too. Right by the lake. It's got its fire pit. Yeah, there are some nice camp spots here, and there's no mosquitoes, which is awesome. Oh, we should ask them if there's a spot to sit down coming up, because I don't feel like sitting in this person's campsite. All right, so yeah, I think the sun is trying to come out, so that's awesome. So this is Hyas Lake, Hyas. And there's Little Hyas Lake we're gonna see also. So we're like 2 miles roughly from the parking lot now. And I think we can go at least another 2 miles, I hope. It'd be awesome if we can make it to the pass, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. After last weekend and the snow. Wow, so they had the group of guys and all their daughters, they had a campfire going. It smells really good, the smoke. Oh, this is a nice spot, maybe. It's a little sloped. So we just had a little snack break by the lake here. We have some sunshine we're sitting in. It feels awesome. But you can see the lake through the trees. We're still hoping that there is another viewpoint coming up. I think there is. And we hear a loud, oh, there is a waterfall over there. I can see it now. As I say, we hear this loud roar. So if we get a viewpoint, you might be able to see it. I don't think the GoPro's picking it up right now. It's through the trees, I can see it. But yeah, this is a fun trail. We went maybe 2 1/4 miles. And it's 10 a.m. This is our log we were sitting on in the sunshine. Ah, here's an awesome clearing. Yeah, this lake is amazing. And that peak over there. But up ahead, looks like we get another awesome view. Yeah, this is a really fun, it's an easy hike to get this far too. It's relatively flat. Wow. This is incredible. So we're getting to the end of the lake. See if I can walk down this without falling in film. Wow. Oh, there's the waterfall. So it's kind of like a series of waterfalls. Wow. That is neat. I need to get a picture of my phone on the way back. And I think we're gonna get some awesome views on the north end of the lake, it looks like. But I need to put this away to go down this. All right, so here's a good view of the waterfall. It's like a series of waterfalls, maybe 3 or 4, coming from all that snow up there. Oh, this is really neat though. We're only maybe 2 1/2 miles from the parking lot. Just incredible. You can walk here so easy. And I am not sure if we'll actually be able to get down by the lake. Just got to an awesome bridge, or boardwalk I should say. Can't imagine getting all this wood in here. They must have used a helicopter. It's 10:30 though, and we expect to start going up in the next 1/3 to 1/2 mile probably. It's gonna get hard. It's definitely a muddy, wet trail in the spring, late spring. Ugh. Very overgrown too in these wet areas. So this is pretty neat. They brought in a bunch of supplies to make a bridge or boardwalk. So that was definitely, they drop it by a helicopter probably, is my guess. I could be wrong. I mean, that would take a lot of mules if they use mules. They are bundled into sections of 3. Wow. So they built this. They had a lot of extra boards. It's always neat to see. Oh wow, here's a whole nother pile up here. It's always neat to see how they do this work. There's a pile. And here's another pile. Pretty neat. Oh, so here's an old one that they haven't replaced. I think they're replacing these. You can see the shape it's in. It's all warped. That'd be a job. Another pile. Must be a very wet area. Kind of hoping we start going up, get away from the mosquitoes. Ooh. Now, is that bear poo? It might be bear poo. Oh, we are going up finally. Look at that view. It'd be neat to be up there in that snow when it was melted. But the trail's gotten pretty rocky. And we're just switchbacking up now. So we think we have a little less than a mile to the pass. We'll find out. It'd be awesome if we can actually get there today. Well, we have went 4.9 miles, so we're not sure if we officially went over the pass or not, but we're going to keep going because it's relatively flat at this point. And we're hitting little patches of snow finally. So Tuck and Robin Lake, we passed that trail junction, and two guys said it was 1.5 miles and 1,500 feet of elevation gain. So we're like, yeah, we don't want to do that. As long as this stays flat or doesn't start going down, we're gonna see how far we can go. Flat miles or free miles, easy. It's weird seeing snow all of a sudden. The trail is really nice up here though. Definitely a different hike than last weekend though, I will say that. All right, so we made it to the Pacific Crest Trail from Deception Pass Trail. I did not realize you could do that. It's like 5.2 miles. So that's looking south on the Pacific Crest Trail. And that is where we came from. And this is going north on the Pacific Crest Trail. So that is way cool. Ah, so Deep Lake is south on the PCT. And I would love to come back here someday. See what these signs say. No campfires above 4,000 feet. Ah, Marmot Lake is to the left. And wow. So Stevens Pass that's the PCT with all the snow and the water. I kind of want to just walk around the corner and see what it looks like. So we're on the Marmot Trail, and there's definitely more snow here. I really wish we had more time. I would love to come backpacking here in this area and go to Marmot Lake. So straight up ahead, there's a big mountain that the trail pretty much follows, it sounds like. It's getting cloudy though again, so you can't really see it. But I think we're gonna turn around, head back to the parking lot. So we did about 11 miles round trip today, which is really good. I think my wife is tired. She's not walking anymore. Yeah, so we're on the north side, north facing slope, and you definitely have more snow now. There she is. She's wearing a different color today. She's not blue anymore. So here's another PCT sign showing Snoqualmie Pass to the left and Stevens Pass to the right and Marmot Pass straight ahead. And again, there's PCT. Gosh, this makes me want to hike on the PCT like now. It's just really neat being on it. It's such a neat trail. But we're gonna head back this way to the car. So I don't understand that stock sign. Basically, it's saying go the way we went if you have horses or donkeys and not the PCT. So I guess there's a hard crossing. I'll have to ask our friend that hiked it what she thinks of any hard crossings in this area. Ah, birds are awesome. It's 12:45. Yeah, so we did basically 11 miles when we get back to the truck today, which isn't bad. About 1,200 foot elevation gain. All right, so we were headed back down, and I really like this stream here. When we crossed it going up, my battery was dead. But this is a pretty flattish section. We're gonna start going down soon. It's gonna be rocky again. Turn on. Why isn't it? All right, so my screen went blank and I could hear, like I hit buttons, I hear it was beeping, but couldn't see what it was doing. So I powered on and off and it's working again. So it should take us 2.5 to 3 hours to get down. The only reason is because we have so many water crossings and blowdowns and rocks Like you can't walk 2 to 3 miles an hour. I think we'll be lucky to do 1.5 to 2 miles an hour. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, there's something going on with this camera. So I'm gonna stop it. So on the way up, I took about 5 minutes and just put a bunch of rocks there. And it's way easier to cross now. It was sketchy, I thought, before. But I felt a lot better crossing that. Because if it was dry, you would just step on that big rock, you know, and it'd be easy. But we are in the Rockies section now. All right, we have about 2 1/4 miles to get back, maybe. And this is one of the cool campsites we passed. Walking in, they have a fire ring and a tent with an awesome view of the lake right there. Really nice. But it turned out to be an awesome day. I almost didn't want to come here because it was raining this morning. And we almost went to the Ellensburg-Yakima area and did a hike called Manistash Ridge, I think it's called. This turned out great. It must be 60 degrees at least. It's not cold at all. Oh, this campsite is really nice too. They did a good job. Coming up on the right. They have a cool shade thing the guy made. We were talking to him. And it'd be awesome if I could find one to buy. That white thing there, how it has guy lines or wires, whatever you call them. You can tie it to the tree and then stick some to the ground. And it's waterproof, he said. Just very versatile. That would be awesome. We made it back to the parking lot. So we did 11 miles and 1,500 foot of elevation gain, cumulative. And looks like there's lots of parking down by the rest, or the vault toilet still. This end is pretty full. But what an awesome hike. It was fun.